Richo, I am going to really make sweet potato the centrepiece, unlike other people that I know. So I'm going to use this as the topping of a chicken and leek veggie packed pie, and I can't wait to show you how easy this is to make.
Sounds delicious.
You chop that one for me and we'll pop this in the water and get it going. Now, here's a couple of things people don't know about sweet potato. It's actually quite good for you, and if you're choosing a potato to eat, these are lower GI. So particularly for diabetics, you want a slower sugar spike. So Richo, this goes into some boiling water and I just soften that for about 10 minutes maybe. You want it to be quite soft so it's easily mashable. And then we're going to get the pie filling, which you're already helping me with. Thank you.
I've got the leek already diced.
Perfect.
And I assume the zucchini I've diced as well.
So I'm putting onion and garlic into my pan. I will just let you know, Richo, that every recipe of mine tends to start with onion and garlic. It's like my go-to base.
Leeks as well are also really nice and sweet as well and add lots of flavour.
I almost see them as an onion. They're almost an interchangeable. Is that a fair... Is that accurate?
A soft,
Thank you.
gentle onion flavour.
Yeah, perfect. So that goes in and all I do is brown that off a little bit and we can chuck the chicken in now.
Okay.
Now, I've used chicken thighs.
I like thighs.
I don't know if this is a chef thing, but I just think they work well in a pie. They're nice, they're tender. So, Richo, that chicken's nice and brown now. So this is when I throw in the other colours, the other veggies. Peas are, I think, integral to this pie. Go for it. Yeah, zucchini, and without the skin on. Richo, could you whip up for me in a jug a cup of milk and then a tablespoon of wholemeal flour, please?
I can do that for you.
That is my go-to binder for everything, and there's just little things that I tweak in the kitchen. So wholemeal flour, a little bit better for you. Higher in fibre. Yep, perfect. It's just the little tweaks you can make day to day that can just be a little bit better for you.
And I whisk that together so it dissolves in the...
Perfect.
Or sort of dissolves in the milk. This is also the sauce as well and the thickening agent all in one. In it goes.
I don't even take the lumps out. I could tell you really wanted to get it smooth, but that's it. Now, we let that simmer. Now, the key to this dish is my little secret weapon. I use this at home to just boost the flavour of most things, and it just adds some saltiness, little bit of flavour. I don't add any extra salt to the dish because this does it. Yep. But yes, it's a stock, but I just put the powder in through there, stir it through, bit of extra pepper, and that's it, Richo. We let that simmer for about, 10 minutes and it's going to cook further in the oven.
So you want to cook the chicken all the way through till it's tender, soften the vegetables a little bit, and by the time this is ready, the potatoes will be ready and you'll bring it together.
I will, and I'll throw some cheese in just before we put it together.
I love cheese.
Richo, that is done. Look at how beautiful that looks.
Rich and creamy. It looks
Yes,
fantastic.
it is. It's beautiful. Now, this is my little finishing touch. A little bit of cheese just goes through. No, that's it. That's all I need. No, that's plenty. And the heat, it just melts.
Why would you put all that cheese in a bowl and not use it?
You don't need to use it. It's called moderation.
But you can.
You could.
You have a choice.
You don't need to, though. Now, the sweet potato is nice and soft. And, Richo, I'm going to get you to please mash this with a touch of pepper, some milk, splash of milk, and go for your life. Please don't add any salt because you don't need it. You've got the vegeta seasoning in there. You've got the pepper in there. You don't need it.
Does your nana know that you've got this? I haven't used one of these for years, but I'm just a little bit of milk in there.
And then go for it. And I'm going to put this beautiful veggie-packed goodness. Look at that. Can you see why I do the cheese? Because it gets a bit stringy. It brings a bit of fanfare.
You like the gooiness?
Yes, I love the gooiness. If I can put cheese in something, I'll always put a splash.
Oh, we love cheese.
You can spoon that on. Do you want to use this?
Put this on top there for you?
Oh, thank you.
I can do that for you.
He's actually got a big heart in there, deep within there.
You have to dig really deep to find my heart, but it's there somewhere.
This is true. This is true. I think I found it, though, just then. Now, I do this. This is so easy. You're probably going, Preeya, is this it? But look at how the sweet potato is the real star of the show, the absolute centrepiece, the winner.
I'm loving that.
Yeah, wonderful. It's not a side dish here. It is the topping.
But for me, you're using chicken, which is lovely, but the duck and the
But I
sweet
haven't
potato...
talked about the chicken the whole time. I've talked about the sweet potato.
Okay,
I think the people at home would probably agree.
We could eat it just like that, couldn't we?
We could, but we're not going to.
Cheese on top?
No, we're not going to do that either. Can you pop that in the oven, 180 degrees, 15 minutes, and we'll be good to go.
Done.
Richo, so there you have it. The sweet potato is glaring at you. Look at this. Look at that beautiful, cheesy sweet potato.
I do love a chicken pie.
Do you?
One of my favourites.
I have used the term pie loosely, I'll be honest. There are some who may go, is that truly a pie? And yes, it is, because a pie could be anything that you desire. And the sweet potato is what we're about today, and I feel like I've met the brief and excelled.
I like that you haven't used like a pastry on top. It's too easy to use a pastry, but actually using the sweet potato on top of it, like a shepherd's pie kind of thing, that's sort of what it is. And I think it's a great way of doing it, but I'm going to have a little taste of it. I'm going for some chicken, some peas, and the sweet potato as well.
The good thing about this is the sweet potato increases the veggie intake, so it's the topping of your pie, and it adds a bit of a sweetness.
It's real sweetness without having sugar in it. It is quite a sweet dish. The leeks and the caramelised onions and, of course, the sweet potato gives it the sweetness. That's a great little dish. I really like that, and I reckon I could eat the rest of it.
It's an absolute winner. That's what he's saying.
You won.